Oop, I think we have some technical difficulties, guys. Let me know if you can see me. It's showing that you can't. Oh no. Let's see. Oh, let me know if you can see me. Oh goodness. Or if you can at least hear me. Let's see. Oh goodness. Why is it not showing me? Nope, can't see you. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see. Maybe if I hide this. Oh goodness. Let's see. Okay, hide. There we go. Guys, sometimes Courtney's not good with technology. Sometimes great with technology. It depends on the day for me. So, hello. Welcome to AllBrands After Hours with me, your host, Courtney Douthat. Welcome to the show where we hang out and craft together. Today, we are live. Why are we live? Because you guys are amazing. And on our YouTube channel, AllBrands, of course, we've reached past now 16,000 subscribers. 16,000 of you subscribe saying you like this content that we do and you want more of it. So thank you so much. I am so excited. And of course, every time we reach another 1,000 subscribers, I always come on and do a live show. Oh my goodness. So before we jump into it, of course, I want to come say hello to some of you guys in the comments. Let me scroll through these. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of you. Hello. So hello. The first comment we had, of course, from Idaho. Hello. Let's see. We have Miss Patty from Tennessee. Oh, it's cold. Miss Patty, I walked outside today and I had a cute little outfit on. I walked right back inside and I put this on. Okay. And I'm not made for the cold. I was not. Miss Ginger. Hello, Miss Ginger. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Hello. I'm just going to start clicking through. Hello, Miss Kim. Hello, Miss April from Australia. I love my Australians. Hello, Miss Roxanne. Hello, Miss Betty. Hello, Miss Carol. Let's see. Hello, Courtney. I'm first time catching you live. You did. You caught me. I'm here. Just got my heat gun. Looking forward to burning some wood. It is a lot of fun. I actually made so many projects, but gifts for this Christmas. And I wish I would have got a video of my sister-in-law opening the tray that I did on the show. She was so ecstatic, my brain. And I actually had treated it with a clear poly before I gave it to her. And I'm so glad I did. She loved it. It came out really great. Let's see. Miss Sandra, hello. Oh, Miss Ginger, hello. hello. Sandy, hello. Elizabeth, hello. Terry, hello. Barbara, hello. Oh, I do hope all of you are having a great 2024, beginning to your 2024. How hilarious. Last video, I completely jumped ahead with the earrings and put 2025. I don't know what was happening. And of course, I don't realize that until I'd already made them. So I am ahead for next year. Now, for this video, I want to do something a little bit different. I get asked a lot of questions, and I feel like I get asked a few questions multiple times. Like, hey, Courtney, how do I set up my Wi-Fi? How do I set up my Canvas account and connect it to my machine so I can do wireless transfer with that? How do I do my connection with my Luminaire Stellare machine with my ScanNCut? So I don't know if you guys are aware. I actually created a masterclass for the ScanNCut. I call it a masterclass because, brother masterclass stuck in my head, but I actually created a course with the ScanNCut, and we gave it away free when you bought a 330 ScanNCut when you were at Houston Quilt Festival. It was just for Houston Quilt Festival. It was a limited edition thing we did. It's actually coming out next week for them. It took me a little while because I'm a perfectionist. But I actually did create that masterclass, and I don't think we plan to do anything else with that masterclass. I think that was just for those people at Houston Quilt Festival that bought that 330 ScanNCut. But I did want to take segments and little clips of it that I thought were super helpful. Like I went in depth on how to do your wireless and different things like that. So I did want to take segments of that and show you guys. So I actually have it queued up video style that I can show you from that masterclass. Like I said, it was on the 330 ScanNCut, which is the Disney model. But it kind of transfers over for different machines that you do have. So as long as 325 and 330 are usually the ones I kind of stick towards, but it does transfer over to different machines. Let's see. I'm looking at, I see your comments pulling up. And of course, you guys are amazing. And you are reminding me to, of course, don't forget to comment #AllBrands to be entered and to win a $25 AllBrands e-gift card. That is #AllBrands in the comments. all throughout the show, and that will enter you to win a $25 e-gift card because, of course, we are live. So we have to do a giveaway. We have to. It's in my contract. So we will pull for that at the end of the show. Oh my gosh, you guys are great for reminding me. Appreciate it, because sometimes Courtney forgets things. So, oh my gosh, there's so many of you. So, of course, those are some things I want to show you, but this is the video for the most asked questions. So if you leave a question down in the comments, I will make sure to answer it at the best of my ability, and we'll be able to answer a ton of them, because that is the beautiful part about being live, is I get to actually answer your questions and pull you up on screen and be like, hey, thanks for the question. Let's see. Now, before I jump into the videos, I do want to see if you have any questions, because I don't want to skip over anyone, and I'm getting a lot of hashtag AllBrands, which is awesome. So you guys can win. We love free stuff. Oh, about the earrings. Yeah, it was gotta laugh at yourself. What's the point, you know? Let's see. I got my XP3 during festival. That was, yeah, Chris, that was a good Chris, did we get to hang out? Did we meet? I don't remember. I feel so bad. Like, guys, there was one lady that was patiently waiting because I was talking to someone else, and she said she had watched my videos. She was doing bachelorette shirts, and she was like, I watched your videos and it helped me understand. And I was like, oh, and I wish I could have spent more time with you. And I'm sorry, there's so many people, but that made my day. I love hearing how you guys actually use your machines in real life. I am real life too, but you know what I mean. I had to buy new blades for my holders that came with the 220. Okay, I'm unfamiliar with that model. That was a previous. So you had, yeah, buying new blades for your holders. If you guys don't know, you can always unscrew your, this one's new, your holder, just like that. There's your blade, pop it out, put a new one in, and you don't have to buy a new holder unless you did something crazy to your holder. You really don't have to buy a new holder and just buy a new blade. Now, the blade that comes with your machine, with the holder, they're together, they're in there. The ones that you buy separately to replace it, the blade is sold separately from the holder. If your holder's fine, that's not blade, you know. Remember, Courtney, not AllBrands saying that. Our brother's saying that. Courtney's saying that. I need to get that on a shirt. Let's see. All right, I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss any of your comments before I jump into those. Miss Peggy said, how many images / projects can you be stored in the machine? That is a great question. It depends on what machine. I personally have not hit the limit, or have I? I don't think I have, and I've stored a lot in my machine. Usually, if you do it on Canvas and you want to save through there, or you want to save through Artspira has a limit depending on if you have the free model or the paid model. They have a difference of what you can save in their Canvas. I don't believe they probably do have a limit, but I've never reached it, so it's pretty high. So I personally have not, but as soon as I hit it, I will let you guys know. I will report back. I just got mine online through Jared. Oh, Jared, he's a good one. Let's see. Alrighty. There we go. Let's see. I just got a used CM350, waiting for a replacement power supply to arrive so I can play with it. Oh, you're gonna have some fun. You are gonna have a blast. And honestly, people always ask me, like, Courtney, I got this model offline through eBay or something, and I'm like, hey, it's a ScanNCut. If it scans and it cuts, I'm happy. That is awesome. It's all features. So that is amazing. So you have pre-auto blades. So you're going to need to know to do your pressure settings and your blade settings. Those in combination will make your machine run great. Alrighty, let's see. Miss Lane. Hello, my cardstock keeps moving even when I tape it down. Any suggestions? What mat are we using, Miss Lane? Because usually the blue low-tack mat is the one that I suggest for cardstock. However, there are cardstocks with like a coating on them, and sometimes the standard mat will need to be used, which is, your low-tack mat, then it goes your standard mat, and then your fabric mat's your most sticky. I'm going out of frame. So if you feel like it's still slipping and it's a brand new mat, then go ahead and bump up to the next strongest one, which would be your standard mat. Let's see. I'm realizing right now I didn't put on mascara. That is totally fine. I'm like, why do my eyes look funny? All right. Miss Cat said, I've been all about stickers lately. Do you have preferred vinyl sticker paper brand? Vinyl brands, the one that I prefer are Caesar, so SISER, and Oracle 651 are my preferred vinyls. Sticker paper, that's something different, and I do not have a favorite of that. I've kind of used them all. I have not found a favorite as of right now. If I do, I will let you guys know. Alrighty. Are Canvas and Artspira used together? Yes and no. Well, no, actually, let me rephrase that. So Canvas is its own entity and Artspira is its own entity. So Canvas Workspace came first. So when the dawn of age, no, just kidding. So Canvas is what I consider the software for the ScanNCut. It's this screen, but bigger. And it's completely free, comes with your machine. And I have a video that I'll show you guys today of how to hook up your Canvas account and do everything for it. So that is something separately. They haven't updated Canvas lately, in my opinion. Not in my opinion, they haven't updated Canvas lately, but it's great editing. I actually have, I think, 3 videos or 4 videos on how to use Canvas, and I love Canvas. I think it's a great resource. And there is a website version, so an actual desktop version you get on your computer, and there's an app version, so on your tablet or phone. I use them both. I think they're both great. So that is her. She is great. So that's editing. Artspira is Brother's new app. So Canvas, you pretty much only use it with ScanNCut. Artspira, you use it with any wireless Brother embroidery machine, any ScanNCut wireless, and any Printmoda, the new fabric printer, which I love my Printmoda. I'm about to do a whole video on that. You're not even ready. I'm not even ready, mostly because I haven't filmed it. So Artspira can use, I like how I'm like, that's Canvas over there. Artspira can be used on so many different machines. So it's not only limited to the ScanNCut. And they give you a ton of free designs. Canvas gave you designs and a ton of them. They were wonderful. They're not updating any more new designs. So Artspira is where you're going to get a ton of new designs. You're getting embroidery designs, you're getting printer designs, you're getting ScanNCut designs. Now, which one do I recommend? Both. I recommend both because yes, you can edit on Artspira. I prefer editing on Canvas, but I think it's because I've done it for so long. I recommend both. They're both free. Yes, Artspira has a subscription version for additional things, but the base model is free and it's still really good. So I would recommend both. I don't see Canvas going anywhere, so I don't think it's ever a bad thing to learn. It's really good software in my opinion, and it's free. We love free. So those are the differences between them. They're both really great. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. My brand new fabric blade did not cut. Okay. So was it the one that came in the box? Because the blade should have been there. If it's the one that you bought separately, that's just a holder. There's no blade in there. If it didn't cut, usually what I recommend to do, unscrew it, look at it, and make sure there's no like weird defect. There's nothing in there clogging it, because that's happened to me a few times where I'm like, I've been cutting up things that probably shouldn't have been cutting up, and there was something stuck in there. So definitely check it out. And if it looks fine, that is a little concerning. I would bring it back to the place that you bought it or contact them to see about a replacement. But usually something funny is going on. Alrighty. Okay. You like my theme song while I'm scrolling. It seems, Carolyn, how can you tell the difference in the blades for the different holders? Oh, absolutely. So on the packaging, there's going to be, it's going to say what it is. So for a fabric blade, well, fabric blade's kind of the easiest, or fabric blade, the rotary blade is kind of the easiest one because it looks, let me actually bring y'all up close so you can see. There we go. Alrighty, so this is our rotary blade right here. And if you notice, she looks like a little rotary blade. Someone called her a pizza cutter the other day and I ran away. No, just kidding. So she looks like, it's hard to make that mistake because the rotary blade looks like that one, but the packaging of that one also looks like the rotary blade kit on the front. So the rotary blade separately, and they all have different names. So this is the rotary blade, and then we've got our black auto blade. So it's going to say like auto blade on it, which is your black one. Now, what did I get all over my machine? So like your fabric blade right here, the little tan one, that's going to be your thin fabric blade. Now, some people asked me before, can I just switch out if I have an extra standard, can I put it in the fabric one? I mean, yeah, but then it's not a fabric blade anymore. It's just another standard in the incorrect packaging. It's not going to do the same things that the fabric blade did for you. The fabric blade's a little bit crisper, in my opinion, to cut fabric out better than the standard one, or, standard black auto blade. So those technically, yes, you can put them in each other, but why would you want to? You would want to keep it. That's why they're different colors too. That way you know which is which kind of thing. So I wouldn't put the other blade in there personally. Let's see, how can you tell the difference is the packaging. They'll say on their names, they actually do have names. So thin fabric blade, auto blade, I think it's just auto standard blade, and then rotary blade. And then there's a vinyl one. And I think that's it. So yeah, that's the differences. Long-winded answer. I'm sorry. I'm live today, guys. I can't be edited. Mr. Howie said, if I can scan and save to a USB, can I open it in Canvas Workspace to edit? If so, how? Yes, you can. So whenever you're importing it, you're just going to bring it in from, so instead of like from your computer, you could bring it through the USB. But if you have a wireless model, you could just send it wirelessly and not even have to do it through the USB if you want to. That's personal preference. That is up to you which one you want to do. But yes, you can do it either way. And have I ever brought anything through Canvas on the show? I've brought from Canvas and I've exported. I don't think I've ever brought anything in. So that is something I will have to show on the show. Yep. Say that 10 times fast. Show on the show. All right, I'm saying, what is the best way to cut out sticker paper? Half cut? Okay, so we've done this on the show. There's a video that's all about sticker making that I've done. It's on our channel. If you go to YouTube, it's easiest to find it on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and go to our channel, which is AllBrands, and type in sticker, that video should come up. It's just sticker making with your ScanNCut. If you do that, that video will come up. And why do I look so dark? That video will come up and it's all about stickers. So if you want to do all the way through cutting, you can do that. And then you'll have individual stickers. If you do a half cut, then you can create a sticker sheet. So all of them are together on the sticker sheet. I did it on that video. And I also did it on the back to school video. We made little labels for my son for class. So both videos, it's personally preference if you want to cut all the way through to have individual little stickers. But if you want to keep them all together on a sticker sheet, half cut is awesome. So, all righty. Miss Krista, can't wait for more videos on blending trifecta. Yeah, Luminaire, ScanNCut, and Print Moda. I am very tech challenged. No, you are not. No, you are a step ahead of everyone because you are trying. So that is awesome. And yes, I will show you a little bit how to talk back and forth. I'm just trying to get through some of the questions. Let's see. Michelle said, do you have a video on maintenance and cleaning the machine? Sorry about that. Clicked out of it. No, I don't. Do I? I think I talk about it in a few videos, but I don't have a just straight video on that. I will make sure to get one done. I did want to do a video with our tech Steven and not too much longer, so we will definitely make sure we go through all of that. Let's see. It scrolled down for me, so now I'm trying to find my way. There we go. From Texas, yes. This is my first time in chat. I watch you all the time. Hi, I'm glad you made it. Hello, Sonny. Let's see. Miss Julie Ann said, I just learned that some scenes around it can be sublimated too. Woohoo! Yes, I actually have some that they sent me, and I haven't played with it fully, but I need to because that looks like a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. Miss Marie said, I want to take a cut file from the machine, have it draw the interior, and then cut out the outline. Can that be done? Okay, let me walk my brain through this again. You want to take a cut file from the machine, so a design from the machine, have it draw the interior, and then cut out the outline. Yeah, absolutely. So you would just, instead of telling it to cut, you would hit draw, and then you could, so you want to cut on the outside outline of that. Well, yeah, you know what you could do is you could do, you could have it draw and then tell it to do a, I'm trying to remember the word off the top of my head. Why am I thinking about the word? I could just actually show you. That's the beautiful thing about being live. Let's jump into the machine. Ooh, wrong button, Courtney. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to take the comment away so you guys can see. So, good morning, machine. She's like, I'm just waking up. Give me a second. There we go. You could do, you could draw it. What did I have in here last? Great question. Oh, when I made those. Well, I can still show you on this. We could hit edit, object edit, and then you could go here and have it. Well, I can't do it on that because it's joined up. But you could do an offset cut and then give it a little branch around. Let's go home and get a design. So let's just select this one right here, hit set. So you could actually go all the way to the end, tell it to draw it, but then let's bring it down here so we have some room. You could go all the way to the end, tell it to draw, and then come back, hit edit, object edit, come here and do an offset cut and tell it how much of a difference you want that offset cut to be. And then that way you could cut it out however much around that drawing that you want it to do. So that's probably the easiest way. You could, of course, edit it down in Canvas or anywhere like that to make it a 2-type one where it draws and cuts, but that's just easier. It's kind of, I like easier. So that would probably be my first time. Hey, nice to meet you. Isn't Canvas and ArtSphere linked? Technically yes and technically no. So they don't really like want to communicate with each other. However, Brother did have where you can sign in through ArtSphere with your Canvas account. And I highly recommend doing that because they're not updating Canvas anymore. Not that they'll ever get rid of it, but they're not. So just because I have a lot of my things saved in Canvas, like my kits and stuff, my machines, I just want to go ahead and link them. And then that way I'm not having to re-sign up all of my machines and stuff like that if it's already linked. That's how it is in my head. Have I heard anything? No. All righty. Let's see. Can you do more videos on Canvas? Absolutely, Miss Cindy. I totally can. The last video that we did, which was the New Year's video, that one we used Canvas to do tons of different projects. And I'm really glad that you guys liked that video because I really like Canvas. I'm a Canvas nerd. All right. Let's see. How can you tell the difference between the app and web version of Canvas Workspace? Okay. So I like the app, but I think it's the desktop version is the one that you have to go to register some of the different kits that you have and stuff like that. So I actually kind of go more to the website version. How do you tell the difference? There's a few different, it's formatted differently, but it's about the same thing. It's just some people like to do on their desktop or some people like to do on their phone or their tablet. So they kind of did both and they did that. So remember, both of them are available for Canvas. ArtSphere, however, is only an app. Hopefully they get us a desktop version. Let's see. ArtSphere was super easy for a quick project. I want to vinyl everything inside. You and me both, Miss Lee. Let's see. I take my blade holders with me to my dealer for them to check. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, take them to the experts. Let's see. Has enhanced image tracing and print to cut been discontinued? Okay, so enhanced tracing was whenever, I know a lot of people that had the 680 or 650, I can't remember off the top of my head, they would buy the enhanced tracing to make their tracing a little bit better. I feel like with the newer machines, they're so good that you haven't had to need them. I never did print to cut. I felt like my ScanNCut could do it as a workaround, so I never purchased it. I know AllBrands, we don't carry it, so I'm not sure if it's been discontinued. But while I'm saying that, and I hope Brother's watching, they've been discontinuing a lot of things lately. So I know their big announcement stuff comes out in August or like end of July, August. So they better announce some stuff on ScanNCut because they have been discontinued a few bits. Not that ScanNCut's not going to be discontinued. It's awesome. But I want them to give us some new kits. Alrighty, can you cut direct from scanning? Yes. So you can do what's called a direct cut. So let me show you. I'm a visual person. Oh, let me get the comment away so you can actually see it. There we go. So you hit scan, and then you're going to direct cut. And now you can direct cut from your machine that you're scanning in or bring a direct cut in from like Canvas or something like that. So yes, you can actually scan in whatever it is. So say it was a piece of fabric with animals on it, and say you wanted to fussy cut out those animals, you could scan it in. It'll show you on screen what's on there, and then you could zoom into whatever animal or all of them if you wanted to, and then actually cut it out through there. So that is called direct cut. So yes, you can do that. Oh, it's a long one. Just got my ScanNCut about an hour ago. made the outline of the box on the mat after peeled. I assume that's okay. Does it need to be cleaned off? It like scored it. Is that what you mean? Yeah. So when the ScanNCut's going through a thicker material or something that it thinks a little bit thicker, sometimes it might score your mat just a bit. You know, it's not going to hurt. It's not the end of the world. Your mat's perfectly fine. A bit of scoring never hurt nobody. But yeah, it's a little concerning when you first see it. So it's weird that they have you do it as your first project, but I get why they do it. So yeah, it's perfectly fine. Now, if it left residue on your mat, like an actual bit of residue, that's when you're going to want to clean your mat. Brother's official stance, and everyone that watches the show a lot is like, but Brother's official stance is they want you to take an unscented baby wipe and wipe down your mat. Courtney's stance is you're going to go to the store and you get totally awesome. I know a lot. I actually have it right here. I know a lot of people told me that they could not get it in their area, and if there was something similar, and so far I haven't found one. So totally awesome. Spray down your mat. Do not dilute it. Do not do half and half. I want 100%. Spray it down. Scrape it around with your scraper tool. and then wipe it with a clean paper towel, leave it to dry without the protective cover, and it will bring back all of that sticky. Yes, I leave mine right there. I literally leave it right there because I use it so much. That's what I recommend if you are able to get it in your area. Let's see. Miss Mary Lou, I would love to see a trifecta video by Courtney. Oh, okay. Well, I know her, so no, just kidding. Yeah, totally. So I've done Luminaire with ScanNCut, and I've done ScanNCut with Print Moda. I have not done with all three. You guys are 100% right. And oh, hello, Reen. Can you make the ScanNCut score cardstock? You absolutely can. I did a video where we made the 3D gingerbread. That wasn't cardstock, but I showed how it will do the scoring. I get a bit, but yeah, no, you absolutely can. It is a lot of fun. Let's see. Angelo, when I draw lettering, I get double lines instead of one smooth line. What could I be doing wrong? You get double lines. When I draw lettering, I get double lines. So what's happening probably is if you're scanning in a design or bringing it through Canvas that you brought in through image tracing, what's happening is it's not only taking that line, it thinks you want the inner line too. So it's giving you both. So what you can do is, make sure you're just selecting the outer. So there's going to be 3 options. There's going to be just the outer. So whenever you select, there's going to be just the outer, there's going to be inner and outer, and then there's going to be one that looks more like a draw line. Select the last one. If for some reason it's still doing that, what you can do is you can select that double line, delete it out, and then it won't cut out twice or give you that twice one. But that's probably what's happening. So select that last one when it's giving you those options. Let's see. I love your tutorials as I'm new to ScanNCut. Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Miss Peggy. Let's see. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. Hey, Terry. If you guys don't know, Terry is our manager of the Lafayette location, and he is wonderful. I'm not just saying that because he's totally watching right now. Let's see. Miss Kim, I am pretty disappointed with Artspira. Tried getting the free trial, and they wanted Google Pay and didn't want it, so I was unable to sign up. Google Pay. I did a video on Artspira on how to sign up. You shouldn't have to put any kind of payment or Google Play. They wanted Google Play. Google Play is how you get the apps with Androids. So they wanted you to go through. Okay, so you might have selected that you had do you have an Apple or an Android? Because Google Play would be through that. Now, if they actually ask you for payment, that's a no unless you were signing up for the subscription, like the actual subscription. Yeah, that's confusing. Let's see. I don't have the ScanNCut and starting researching between the different cutting machines for pattern cutting and applique. I'm sold on the ScanNCut, so I have started to binge watch the videos. That's how we all started. We were like, I'm not addicted. I'm just gonna watch one. No, well, welcome. We're super happy to have you, and it is a lot of fun. It is very much fun. I do a lot of appliques with the ScanNCut, especially now that I've got my Print Moda, because now I custom make fabric to do custom appliques through my fabric printer. And then I use this to cut out my applique, and then I do actually send it over to my ScanNCut. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. All right, Miss Connie. Hi, Courtney. I never did get the reindeer done because it kept telling me I didn't download ScanNCut app. The Artspira app. It said you didn't download Artspira because that's where we got it from, was Artspira. Let's see. Kim said, the only bad thing about ScanNCut is the Artspira. I will use it only for scanning and applique. Artspira is fun. I do love Artspira. It is a lot of fun. I highly recommend to watch the video that we did on Artspira because I show you how to set it up and everything. Interested in purchasing ScanNCut. However, there are so many versions. Yeah, there are. I just need an inexpensive machine to pair with my new embroidery machine. My personal favorites are the SDX 325, which is her, and then the SDX 330, which is the Disney model. Those are my 2 favorite. Courtney, why are their favorites? They have so many. They have the SDX 85. They have the 125s. They have this. They have that. I know. So with the different ScanNCuts, you're going to get different features. I know if I go to the 325, which is my favorite, and the 330, I've got every feature that is available. So I'm not having to pick and choose ones. Now, the 325, the only difference between the 325 and the 330 ScanNCut, which the 330 is the most expensive one, is Disney. So that's it. So if you want the mouse in the house, there you go. If you don't, then 325 is great. So I don't want to be limited. I want all the things. So those are my two favorite, but personally, it's up to you. I always recommend to look into the different features. And if there's one that you don't care about, well, then that's cool. Go with the other one. But if there is a feature that you do want and it is a deal breaker for you, well, then you know to get one machine over the other. Let's see. I used to clean my mat and it works great. Awesome. Oh, totally awesome. I'm behind in the comments. Totally awesome is awesome. Found at the Dollar Tree. Yes, found at the Dollar Tree. I get a big jug from Home Depot now because I use it so much, and I keep refilling the little spray bottle that I got from the Dollar Tree. It makes more sense for me because I use it so much. I have a new 325. Woo! My steering mat is not sticking and doesn't hold fabric. Could I have a defective mat? The protective sheet has been removed. Okay, one, I love that you told me the protective sheet was removed because that was my first thought because that's happened before. And it's not sticking. It might be a defective mat because a standard mat, even a standard mat, it's pretty sticky. So the thing with fabric is I would prefer to do it on a fabric mat, which is your gold or tan mat, instead of the standard mat. A brand new standard mat should have held it well. So that makes me a little nervous about that standard mat that you have. So I would definitely get it looked at if your dealer's near you, that you can show them so they can actually see it in person. And if it was brand new, because you said you just got a brand new 325, so I'm assuming that standard mat was one. Sorry, the air conditioner kicked on and it scared me for a minute. So I'm assuming it came in the box, so it should have been super sticky. So that makes me a little concerned. But yeah, I would use a fabric mat for fabric. Let's see. Okay. Go back some. You missed my question. Oh, did I? What was it? I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of comments being thrown at me. I'm so sorry. Can you explain level 1 and level 2 on the side of the machine? Absolutely. So level 1, level 2 are right here. So there's a little bar. I wish I could turn the mat, but the camera's currently faced at that. So if you actually look right here, I think you guys can see it if you look right here. So right there, you see it right there? That is an internal bar inside of the machine that is being raised. Courtney, why are they doing that? The previous models didn't have that weird bar or that weird thing. So to be able to do a 3mm thickness on the ScanNCut, that is the thickest any cutting machine, home cutting machine can currently do is 3mm thickness, is because now they have that internal bar that they can pull up when whatever you're cutting is super thick, like the balsa wood or foam or, anything like that. And then you can pull it down for your thinner things like vinyl and paper and stuff like that. So now they give you that option. I'm just playing with it now, but they give you that option to be able to do thicker materials and thinner materials. So that is what that bar is. And the machine will tell you when you need to flip it. So you don't need to know. Sometimes I'll flip it if I know I'm doing something super thick and like wool, I'll flip it up. But if I know I'm doing paper, then I'll flip it down. But the machine will tell you whenever you want. So you don't have to know. She'll tell you to do it. ScanNCut for Christmas. It's the SDX85. I figured since I had never used one before, I would start with that one. I made scrub caps. That's awesome. I did some too. And they have been on the fold. They have to be on the fold, but it can cut on the fold. My brain's not working, but that is awesome that you have scrub caps. I did some for Christmas and some of the family really loved them. What is the best part to what is the best place to start with ScanNCut, StillAir, and Printmoda? Best place to start. Do you mean project-wise? Because I would say probably doing an applique. And I'm actually about to start showing you guys the video because I've been already talking for 34 minutes and I need to show you guys these videos. But yeah, I would probably do an applique because you could actually create an applique so take a design from here and send it over to your StillAir machine to create an applique out of a cut line. So it'll actually create stitches for you, or you could send from the StillAir to the ScanNCut and have it create that stitch out, but turn it into a cut line to cut out your applique. And then you could create a custom fabric out of your Printmoda. So it's a beautiful little trifecta of it all. For Spirit Plus free trial, we'll ask for a payment option because, oh yeah, you're right. You are right. Thank you, Sarah. Yes. So if you sign up for the free trial, it is going to ask you for that payment. So set a little reminder on your phone from whatever that date is, so you can remember to cancel it if you want to cancel it before it actually does charge you. Thank you, Sarah. My brain does not work. But if you're just logging in or just signing up for a free an actual, like, just not even for the ArtSpira Plus free trial, if you're just signing up just for an ArtSpira account, not the Plus, then it won't ask you for one. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. I still think ScanNCut is better than Cricut. Kim said it. I didn't say it. I was thinking it. No, just kidding. Let's see. Kim. Will there be an upgrade for older SDX machines to have my connection to the Stellar machines? I don't want to go and buy a new ScanNCut. I don't believe so, because I think if they would have done it, they would have done it by now, but I don't work for Brother. But I don't see them doing that. And make sure that you are on your latest update on your machine, because if they were to do something like that, that's how they would do it. Let's see. ArtSpira is very useful if you don't have isn't very useful if you don't have a wireless embroidery machine. I can't justify subscribing for just the cut files. I have a Genome embroidery machine. Yeah, it is Brother only embroidery machine. I'm sorry, Brother wireless embroidery machines. So it works for me because I have a Print Moda, I have a ScanNCut, and I have a few Brother wireless embroidery machines. So I use and abuse it. Yes, Miss Barbara. These shows are such an inspiration. Thanks to Courtney. I used my ScanNCut SDX 230 and Dime Stitch and Cut software to bling up a pair of high tops. It was so much fun. Oh, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate you. Let's see. Let's see. Are there different models? Leafy? Yes, there are different models ScanNCuts. Yeah, there are different ones. Those, like I said, those are two of my favorites. Oh, thank you, Angela. Remember to give it a thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that, because when you guys do give us a thumbs up and everything, that actually pushes out to more people so they can learn and get some free education too, because that is our number one. Hello, everyone. On my third ScanNCut SDX 230DX. I've never counted how many I've had. And that's probably for the best. Well, because honestly, I've had a 330 or 350. I had the 680, and I loved my 680, and I was like, I'm not going to upgrade to the next one. And then it came out with AutoBlade, and then I upgraded to the next one. So I had a 225 for a long time, and I still do. And now I have a 325 and a 330. The 330 is mostly because of work, but the 325 is the image tracing it was amazing. So I had to upgrade, and I know a place where I can get them. So it's kind of crazy. If I could download the Brother embroidery files and then convert them to GIF, that would help, but ArtSpira won't let me do that. There isn't currently a workaround that I'm aware of, but as soon as I know one, I will let you guys know. But yeah, I think that's how they made it exclusive. So other brands can't get it, and it's a brother exclusive, because it's like software, Let's see. Is the printed cut available in the US? I believe it is, but I know AllBrands does not carry it. Let's see. Are there different models? The original with the higher number being the latest version, or is it like buying a car where you can get the better options, the more expensive models? Yeah. Sorry. I'm going to get killed in the comments. No. So there are previous models. However, do not go by the numbers, because like there were CM models and then the SDX models for ScanNCut. The CM models were pre-AutoBlade. So you had like guys, the Wi-Fi is telling me it's terrible. Tell me in the comments if you guys can hear me okay. The CM models were models that, again, were pre-AutoBlade. So you had to set the blade pressure and set the blade depth to use them. AutoBlade just automatically does it. And that was SDX. SDX, I really I like not having to set it, but they don't even sell CM ones anymore. They're all SDX now. So a CM model would be one that you bought previously. So current models are like SDX 85. It's a great machine. ScanNCut, wonderful. And then you go up to different ones. So anyways, CM 680 came out before a SDX 325. Well, how does that make any sense? It's a 680 and 325. It's just those current models. So that's, again, the more expensive, I hate to say it like that, is more features that they'll give you, so that's personal choice, which one is the features that you want. I brought my STX 325 at Houston Cool Festival. How do I get your masterclass? So the XDX 330 was the one that came with had the masterclass. And the 325 didn't come with the masterclass yet. That is a special that they ran at festival. A certain card stock better than other. Mine's stuck and separated a little. Oh, okay. One, was it on a low tech mat? Because a standard and a fabric on some, especially fabric, would shred cardstock no matter what kind it is. I don't personally have a favorite. Honestly, I just go to Walmart and just kind of get whatever cardstock I need at that time. There are, of course, nicer cardstocks, but that is a personal choice. See, Kim, according to Brother, the 230 will not get the ability. Yeah, because that is a freebie model. So we can't even, like, we're a Brother dealer. We can't even buy, as far as I'm aware, buy 230s because they're a discontinued model. Yeah. Signed up for the subscription and we'll love it always. That's awesome. Let's see. Let's see. Do you have the new Stitch PPI, and what are your thoughts if you do? Okay. Okay, this is where Courtney reminds you that I'm Courtney. I am not Brother, and technically I'm not AllBrands, even though I am AllBrands. My honest view on the Stitch is, or Skitch, however they say it, is it's made for a certain demographic or a certain group of people. I've used it. I've played around with, because of course I have. And it's cool. I don't need it, but I understand why someone would need it. I think it's the biggest hoop is a 4x4. I need bigger than a 4x4. But they made it really geared towards people that like making patches. So when you're making a patch, well, a lot of times you don't want a giant patch. A little patch will do it for you. There's no onboard editing screen, so it all has to be done separately. And I like an onboard editing screen. But I get if someone just wants to make something quick, then they're not worried about all that. So that works great for them. I like the frame. It is the one with snap closure frames. I like how I'm doing this. That's what the frame looks like. So it's super easy to hoop things. So I like that about it. I think it looks like a coffee maker. It does. It looks like a little black coffee maker. It looks like a Keurig, but it's small and compact. So if you don't have a lot of space, then that is awesome. So it's very, very small, super travel friendly. So I like that about it. So AllBrands carries them. So like I said, I have my pros and cons on it, but I understand why someone would want it. Because if you're limited on space, you want to make patches. That's super cool. I've heard a lot of this makes me sound old. The young folks like it because they want to do patch businesses, and this is something compact that they can, really not take up a lot of their space. So I get it. I totally do get that. Alrighty, how do you find updates? Is your machine will tell you at the top if you've connected the Wi-Fi like you should have, it will tell you at the top that there is an update available, and that you can actually click through and it'll tell you how to do your updates. You can do them wirelessly or through a USB. Half the time I just do them wirelessly. Let's see. Is there one model ScanNCut that is better for applique? You're gonna want one that cuts fabric, which most of them do. I would recommend any of them that can use the rotary blade, because not all ScanNCuts can use the rotary blades. Even the current ScanNCuts, not all of them can use the rotary blade, and that is a dream team for fabric. So any of them, make sure that they can use the rotary blade, and then you should be fine for fabric. And well, no, all of them can use fabric mat. Any of the SDX, I'm pretty sure, can use the fabric mat. So fabric mat and that rotary blade, that's going to be your dream team. I have a 325 and a 650W and just won an 85. Can you believe it? Ginger's got the trifecta. She's got all the ScanNCut. She's going to make all the things. The crazy part is during the holidays, I have all of mine going at once, because usually I'm making out a ton of things. So while that one's cutting out this, I'm cutting this. It's whenever I did the 3D gingerbread house that lit up, I had 3 ScanNCuts going at once. It was fast. It was great. So USB is the best way to send files between machines. I prefer wireless, but USB is super easy. If you don't, for some reason, your machine's not nearby, they're not close enough to each other, then you could do it through USB, but I like sending mine wireless. Let's see. Can you explain the different types of vinyl and where you get your vinyl? I get mine through AllBrands. Different types there. Oh, there's so many. The two that you'll run into the most is PSV, which is pressure sensitive vinyl, which is what you're going to use on a Yeti cup on a wall decal. You know, it's like a sticker, giant sticker. And then you've got HTV, which is your heat transfer vinyl. That's what you're going to put on a shirt or any kind of fabric-y material. So think, do I want to add heat to this? Well, yeah. Okay, well, heat transfer vinyl. Do I want to add heat to a wall? Well, no. So pressure sensitive vinyl. That's the easiest between them. Again, I purchased mine through AllBrands, but there are a ton of great places. My favorites are Caesar, SISER, and Oracle 651. Is the ScanNCut, or is the Scan better on the 325 than the 225? Yes. Yes, it is. I've had both. I've used them both, and I've put them right next to each other because I'm a dork. And I've actually scanned them in, and the 325 scan was better. That's the only reason I upgraded. I kept them both, but upgraded. Oh, Brenda, SCX 230 or above because I'll like your favorites. Yeah. Let's see. Marilyn Vines, I do use Brother Canvas, but would also like to be able to use our Spiro. Yeah, both are great. I love them both. Am I getting to the bottom of the comments? I'm doing it. I did it. Oh, thank you guys for telling me you were okay to hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, question, Angela. Get Wi-Fi ScanNCut model if you have a Wi-Fi Brother embroidery machine. Yeah, okay, so I just kicked the table. Most of the current ScanNCuts are Wi-Fi capable, which it's awesome because, you know, they wanted to, and I think they knew our Sphere was coming. So most of them are wireless now. Before, you had to look for the W with the CM models. You had to look for the W at the end to know if you have a wireless one. Let's see. I have an SDX 230 and love it. It's a good machine. Good night, ladies, and happy New Year's. I just got my first Brother ScanNCut, and I'm super excited. Oh, I'm very excited for you. Oh, it was a Christmas present from a friend? That's a good friend. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Courtney. I was at my niece's soccer game, so late to the live. Glad to join now. BTO, but they won. All right, go for them. They won. Woo, sports. I'm glad you made it. I've been rambling for 47 minutes. I'm sorry. My cardstock choices are above 60 pounds and below 100 pounds. The heavier the weight, the more finer detail shreds. Okay, good to know. Okay, let's see. I'm so sorry. I agree that we okay. Can you show how to do a ScanNCut with Simply Applique? I have not done a Simply Applique video, Ms. Kim, and I really need to do that. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, the stitch is only Bluetooth. You know what? You're right, because I told the engineer it looked like the man that created. I looked him in the eye and I said, "This looks like a coffee maker, and you couldn't have put a USB port." No USB port. Okay. He was like, "Why?" I'm like, "Small editing screen. Go to a 5x7 and put a USB port on it, and that would have been great." So, brother, I swear they're probably watching my videos, just rolling their eyes. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'd love to see. I love to see this in use with Simply Applique software. I need to do it. I have it. I've used it. I just need to video it. Are there two versions of Canvas Workspace? I want to arch and name, and was told that I needed to download the download version. Oh yeah, the desktop version has some limitations, but yeah, I actually showed that on the last video that we did, and I want to say I used the app version, so you might be right. Okay, let's see. You're not a dork. You test things to the machines. So we don't have to. I really like the ScanNCut, so I love playing around. I think our Sphere is pretty fun. My only complaint is the limit for number of machines you can register. Yeah, it's like 3 per type of machine or something like that. Yeah. Let's see. Am I at the end? I'm at the end. Let's see. My ScanNCut, I think, is called ScanNCut 2s. Oh, okay. So whenever they came up with the first models, it was people kept calling it ScanNCut 2, but it should have like a model number. Is that right? It's so old I don't even use it, and it makes me want a new one. I could never make it work right. It was probably a CM, which was pre-AutoBlade. AutoBlade is so much easier in my opinion. Let's see. My first project on scanning my foam wool stickers and was fantastic. Oh my God, I'm in love. Thumbs up. Yeah, it's good. I agree. I tell everyone looking into embroidery to be sure to shoot for a 5x7. There are so many things to do with that. Yeah, 5x7. I mean, okay, so a lot of people when they are getting an embroidery machine, what was it? The PE770 was super popular because it had a 5x7. You know, it's a good starter machine. But then a lot of people keep them for a long time because the 5x7 will get you pretty far. And then if they want to go into additional editing features and different features, well, all this is features, then they go into the bigger ones with bigger hoop size and stuff. But a 5x7 is a beautiful thing. Becky Thompson, Power Tools with Thread, has video with ScanNCut and Simply Applique. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, we love Becky. I'm actually going to be hanging out with her pretty soon. She created a monster in me and I want to learn more in craft. It's never a bad thing. I saw the brother online. The 12x12 fabric mat is discontinued. Is that right? I don't know. I like desperately want to grab my phone right now and call our warehouse guy. I might do that while I get you guys to watch a video because no, they wouldn't do that to us. Now I'm scared. Is there a video using ScanNCut with the embroidery machine? Yes. So probably some of the older ones I did quilting and I did an applique, but I will make sure to do an updated applique video for you guys. Thanks for your videos. I do have to order my first ScanNCut 125 and cannot wait to get it. That is awesome, Christy. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm to the bottom of the comments. Now, before I read some more of them, what I want to do is, of course, remind you guys to put hashtag AllBrands in the comments down below to be entered into a $25 e-gift card. There are a few videos that I do want to show you guys real fast on setting up your Wi-Fi and a few others. So I'm going to actually add that to stage and show you those videos real fast. So this is, I do believe, setting up your Wi-Fi. Oh, well, let's see if I can make this one the main one. There we go. Oh, you hear sound on it, guys? Let me see what's happening with this video. Let's see. Oh, that is not acting right. Let me remove it and see if I can add it back. Oh, 1 second. I have my laptop over there. Let's see. Add to stage. That is not working. No sound. Why isn't it working? It worked earlier. Let me try a different one. See if something will happen to me. That is really weird. Darn. Okay. That's really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. That is super duper weird. Yeah, it's frozen. It won't play. All right. Well, that might have to be on the next one because it is not playing for me. That is super weird. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to be answering more questions right now while I scramble behind the scenes to try to figure out what is happening with this one. It says the audio is fine on it. I'm going to try to add this one. Nope. I'm just making a goofy face. Let's see. Let's see. Mute video. No, I don't want to mute it. Move from stage. Yeah, that is super, super weird. Oh no, I know. Oh goodness. I'm sure. Thanks, Terry. He's like, I'm sure it was an amazing video, Courtney. I'm sure it was. Yeah, that is so weird because I tried it as a test run earlier and it did great. So I'm going to do everyone's favorite little trick and call John real fast. He's my husband, but he's also a programmer and see if he can get it to work. Let's see if he answers. Let's see. I'm going to answer some of your questions. Hey, so I'm in the live show right now. Tell everyone hi. They can't hear you. And the videos that I had on to play, for some reason, the audio, there's not playing. Like it's just complete. Yes. Yeah, well, I added it on stage and they did nothing. I'm sorry. No, I don't. I don't know how to do that. I have them on my laptop, and I added them to the stage through my laptop through StreamYard, and they're not playing, so that's fine. That's okay. Show must go on. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, thanks. Bye. I don't know what he just said to me. I'm like, I am not tech savvy, and we can tell. Darn, I'm really sad about that. Let me just show you on the machines. I can't fully show you on there, but let me show you at least a little bit on here of how to set up your Wi-Fi. So if you come to the corner right here, and you're going to select right here, you're going to make sure that your WLAN is enabled because that is your internet. You're going to go up to your setup wizard. So hit on setup wizard. You're going to select what Wi-Fi. So I'm going to select this one and then hit OK. It says there is a saved access blah, blah, blah point, which is what it currently is. And I'm like, yes, that's fine. Here we go, connecting to it. So, well, let me do it the other way so you can actually see me do it. Okay, so we're select this one, hit OK. Now I have one saved in there, but if I'm like, no, I actually want a different one, or if I don't have one saved, it's going to come here. And this is where you're going to type in the password to your Wi-Fi. So just a reminder, because I get a lot of people that are like, Courtney, I'm putting in my password and it's telling me it's wrong. Okay, well, is your password uppercase or lowercase? Because you need to select either one of those to be able to do it. So uppercase or lowercase right here. And then if you have any numbers or any special characters, make sure to put them in as well. And once you do that, it should be able to work just fine. But just that's my friendly little tip to remember to do that. So I'm trying to remember what the password is because I've already pre-saved mine. I think it's fine. So, still in my Wi-Fi password, guys. I don't think that's it. I cannot remember for the life of me, whatever. So then once you do that, hit OK, apply to settings, and you would hit yes. I don't think that's the password, so I don't really want to save it. But that is how you would sign up for your Wi-Fi. And then this should be grayed out unless you actually have connected to the Wi-Fi, and then it will show blue. So that is how you set that up. Let me go run through the comments real quick to see if I've missed any. You see, I rolled up my sleeves. I got nervous. Call John for his help. Cindy knows. Cindy knows. Bless that man. Let's see. Okay. That was funny. I don't have to tell him that. He'll get a kick out of it. I want to make sure with different colors. I've tried to follow when you made it on Canvas, and my Canvas app doesn't look like yours. It's probably because you were on the web and I was on the app, or I was on the app and you were on the web. That's probably why. Yeah. Thumbs up. Thank you. It's because it's a live show. I know, Elizabeth. I don't do lives. That's Barbara Douthat. Okay, I do pre-records because I got to edit me sometimes. I'm sure it's... Oh, yeah, we did the one. Oh, goodness. That is too funny. You got to just roll with it. Just laugh at yourself. That's what I do. Let's see. It's the Gremlins. Live Gremlins. You guys are good sports. Let's see. I wish I had a mouse in my PokeLink John, where I know he can remote into my computer. It's kind of the craziest thing. And I just see my mouse moving across. It's really weird. I'm surprised he hasn't done it today or during this live. Do you have any videos on multiple color shirts besides the pencil bag? Oh, the crayon bag? I don't, and I will add it to the list to make sure that I do more of them. Yes, I will absolutely do that. Let's see. 85 not used yet. I'm scared. Don't be scared. No, it's fun. We love it. You're going to have a blast. Let's see. Oop, I jumped. There we go. How do I get the app you used? How do you get the app that I used? Do you mean Canvas Workspace or do you mean Artspira? Because both of those. So depending if you have an Apple or an Android, if you have an Android, you're going to go to Google Play on your phone or whatever your device is. If you have a Apple product, then you're going to go to the, what is it called? I have an Apple product and I'm still like, wherever you get your apps on your phone. I'm going to look real fast. I am so sorry. I should probably know the top of my head. To get, is the App Store? I think it's the App Store. Yeah, here it is. It's the App Store. Yeah, that's what it is. And either type in Canvas Workspace or type in Artspira. Let's see. I need a refresher to on the ScanNCut. Absolutely. Let's see, App Store. Thank you, Barbara Jones. Oh, I'm seeing some hashtag AllBrands. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your videos. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Peggy. I truly appreciate you guys watching them. That's awesome. Where on all the AllBrands site is vinyl to purchase? I can only find machines. I know they have Brother one on there. I get them from the retail stores and AllBrands, but we really should up our website and have more vinyl on there, especially with ScanNCut. And then you can do bundles. It'd be awesome. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm at the end of it again. I'm actually at the end of it. So hurry up, guys. Ask me your questions that you want me to show you guys live. Do you guys like when I do live videos? And usually the answer is yes. I'm so frustrated about those videos. I'm gonna have to do another one. Explain the difference in the web and the app Canvas workspace. There's editing differences, and on, I believe it's the desktop version, which is the web version, you can actually put your registrations in, where on the app you have to actually go to the other one. So it's nice to have both of them. They use the same logins. There's minor differences. It's not a lot. Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, I am a mess. I think I did a blooper video last time. This is great. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, you guys are so nice. Oh, and now I have a big head. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. We love your lives. You're so informed and fun. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you. You guys are so nice. Oh, there's a question. Where can I buy new blades for my 350? 350. 350? I am not familiar with that one. Where do you live? I'm going to assume it's not the US, because I think we only have the 330 and the 325, a 350. Oh, a CM 350. CM 350 pre-auto blade. Courtney, use your brain. I know AllBrands used to carry them. I don't know if we have any more. I want to say we do. I want to say I've seen them in the warehouse. Just make sure that when you're, don't pick at your lip, Courtney. When you're purchasing them, make sure it's for a CM model, not an SDX model, because those won't work on the on each other's machines. But yes, if you check on AllBrands and you go to that machine, so go to your 350, we should probably still have that page up. Scroll down the bottom underneath recommended accessories. Only the ones that work for your machine will be under there. And that's for any model, guys. If you're not sure which blade or which mats work for your machine, you want to make sure you're getting the correct one, go to that machine on our website, scroll down to the bottom, recommended accessories. I've gone through all of them to make sure only the ones that work for that particular model will work or are on the recommended for that one. That was just easier. It sorts it out in my brain. Web version is where you activate cards that come with your kits when you buy separate. Yes, you are correct. What? Did you all hear that? There's some kind of noise coming from a different room, and I'm going to pretend I didn't hear it. Nope, no bad juju for me. All right, let's see. I got in trouble tonight trying to chat during the salad course. Barbara, it was 3 tomatoes and a pickle. Come on, husband. Look, okay, we call dibs on her. Okay, every Saturday we call dibs on her. I love your videos and recommend you to other ScanNCut users. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry to verify you used desktop Canvas when you downloaded. Oh, that you downloaded. I use both. I have both of them because, of course, I do. What is that? I'm just gonna pretend I don't hear it. Yeah, I use both personally. Oh, when I downloaded. What do you mean when I downloaded? In a video? Because usually I probably used the one that was on my desktop and I just clicked it. Let's see. Stop picking at your lip, Courtney. I have an SDX 230 Di and a new to it. How do I put my patterns up to scan and cut them on Canvas so I can't do, or can't I do that? Yeah, you can do that wirelessly mostly. You could just somewhat wirelessly. So let me show you. Oh, let's see. Courtney, stop hitting buttons. There we go. Let me show you real fast. Okay, I'll move the comment. So what I think you're asking is that if you want to send a design from here to your Canvas account. So let's just select a design. I'm gonna grab this one. Let's grab a hot dog. Okay. Okay, and we'll hit set. Okay, so if I want to save, now I could send it to your Canvas. So if you hit save and then your Canvas, it's going to send it wirelessly. You can save it to your machine or through a USB. But if you're wanting to send it through Canvas, then there you go. You would just do that. And then when you hit import, you would import from your machine. That's how you would do it. It's just a few clicks. It's not bad. Again, not tech savvy, so it's pretty easy. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da. For the website, at times will retire accessories on the CM model for the CM models. Yeah, sometimes they do. I don't think we can even purchase them anymore, like the company can't. Do you have a Facebook group on ScanNCut like you do for Moda? That is a great question. So Barbara Douthat was one time, came up to us, this was a while ago, and she was like, we should do a Facebook group for just after hours people, and they can ask their ScanNCut questions and you can go in there and answer them. And I was like, I would love to do that, but I know me and I feel like I'll get behind on it, and I don't want people just like in there being like, is she ever coming? So, but she was like, no, I mean, if you don't, if you're not in there all the time, that, you know, they could answer each other's questions, give each other tips and tricks. So if that is something you guys actually do want to do, I want to say she either created and never said anything, or she was about to create it, because I saw the banners that they made for it, because my face was on it. But if you guys would want a Facebook group, let me know, and I'd be happy to set one up. I know there's a lot of great ScanNCut Facebook groups out there, but no, we don't personally have one. But Print Moda, we felt like was like a whole beast of another nature, and so we created that one, and me and Barbara jump into that one a lot. First time live, yeah, I'm actually here. Hi. It's cool. Let's see. I'm old school and liked when companies gave names, not numbers. I know. Okay, so like ScanNCut. Okay, so it'd be one, but there's a bunch of ScanNCuts. Like Stellaire, there's, well, the previous model Stellaires and now the current Stellaires. The Luminaire, there's 3. Like, so it's like 1, 2, 3. It gets a bit confusing, especially autos. For me, names are easier to remember than numbers. Yeah, I like to give her a name. So it's easier me. LOL. Oh, what did I do? I probably did something, Terry. I'm behind. Let's see. I have the DX852. The rubber stamped some critters. Wait, what? I rubber stamped some critters, but when it's scanned and cut it out, some eyeballs and noses kind of frustrated. Oh, it missed some of the skin. Any suggestions? That's an 85. I would lower your sensitivity. I think the 85 has a sensitivity bar. It's like a grayscale bar. So when you're scanning in there, when you scan through and it's showing you the preview, there's a grayscale bar. And what you're going to do is you're going to lower that gray. So go to the lighter area. If you do that, it's going to pick up more. So it should pick up the little bits of the animals that it didn't catch. Now, on the flip side, that if you ever feel like your design, it's picking up way too much and you don't want all of that, then you could actually raise the grayscale and go to the darker side of it. And then that way it picks up less. So that you can kind of, what is going on with my hair? You can kind of play around with the grayscale to, if you feel like it didn't give you the greatest scan. Yeah. Let's see. Can purchase designs be cut on the 330 SDX? Yes, I can. And then send the Luminaire to embroider around the design. Yes, it can. And I had a video. I wish I could show you that I actually did that. I'm so frustrated. Yes, it can. And that is so much fun, because think about it. If it didn't come, well, a lot of companies don't give you the cut file for their applique. Some do. But a lot of them don't. So then what are you going to do? You don't have, that stitch out. So I'm gonna make sure I'm reading this correctly. So you don't have the stitch out, but you could send it to your Luminaire to get the stitches or back, and you could get the cutout. So they can talk back and forth. And I had a different video planned for next Saturday, but I'm frustrated, and that's gonna be the video for next Saturday, where I'm playing with the Luminaire back and forth. That's the video next Saturday. Heads up, guys. I'm filming it tomorrow. I'm not tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, but that's gonna be next week's video. I'd love a separate Facebook page. You could have others to answer questions. Yeah, and I'll totally jump in there, guys. I will totally jump in there. So I will create that maybe tonight. I know what you mean. Can manufacturers went from letters because anything with an X is supposed to sound luminous. Yeah. I don't, some of the names are a bit confusing, but I get why they do both. That way, if you can't remember the number, or again, if they come out with multiple with the same name, then you can go with the number. I think what the Print Moda's official name is like HJ- something. I'm not going to remember that. I mean, granted, I remember SDX 325s and XDX 330s and stuff like that, but the Print Moda, there's only one of them currently. So I call it the Print Moda. Great machine. So just to give you guys, oh my God, I can't believe all of you have stayed on for so long with my shenanigans, because we have been going for an hour and 9 minutes. just to give you guys a heads up. So I always tell you guys where I'm going to be and what I'm going to be doing next. And actually what's next in a few weeks is I'm actually heading to Houston, and our Houston store there. It's right now, I think they call it Clear Lake. It's near NASA, and I will actually be there for one day. And I'll be doing a in-person ScanNCut class, just one day class with me. It's more of a guide class, so it's more of like a back to basics, step 1, step 2 kind of thing. And that one you can't sign up online. You have to call the Houston store to sign up for that one, because I do believe there are limited spots. So that will be a much smaller class. So I will be there. What day am I going there? It's January, I think it's 27th. So January 27th, I will be there in the Houston store doing a ScanNCut class, and one day class, just me, in that store. No, Siri, I don't want to do that. So if you are able to make it, or you do want to come out to see me, I know I'm so sorry, it's last minute. So I will be there January 27th doing a ScanNCut class. So call that store for availability if you do want to come out to there. And of course, our new girl in town, AllBrands Academy. AllBrands Academy is a 2-day event with not only me, but Becky Thompson, of course me, and Barbara Douthat. We will be doing 2 days of education. The Lafayette AllBrands Academy has already sold out. I'm sorry. But the AllBrands Academy in Bossier City does still have spots. I checked right before the show. It does still have spots. And of course, you will get the wonderful Becky Thompson with her wonderfulness. You'll get me, and of course, Barbara Douthat. So definitely, if you haven't already, you do want to check out the AllBrands Academy in Bossier City. That one does still have spots available. And like I said, it is a 2-day event where you can hang out with us. So a lot of fun. Okay. John's telling me how to do it. He said, make sure to click and share audio on the screen share pop-up if you want the video to. Okay, well, I don't know how to do that, John, but now I know for next time. All right, so that's where I will be coming up. So if you want to come hang out with me, I will be in Houston. We'll Lafayette, but that one sold out, and Bossier City. And of course, make sure that you guys stay tuned in the next couple of months, because I might be mentioning something else soon that everyone could do, even if you're not in a certain location. But I can't say too much because that's still on the drawing board. So, all right, let me jump back over the comments and make sure I didn't miss any. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Should we bring our ScanNCut to AllBrands Academy in Lafayette? Part of me wants to say no, because I can supply you one, but also part of me is like, bring yours. That way you can, you can save things on your machine, but that way you get the muscle memory for your machine. So yeah, sure, bring it. Yeah, you don't have to though, but you don't have to, because we're already gonna have a machine in that spot, and we'd have to switch that machine out. But if you're really, really wanting to, I mean, no one's gonna say anything, but we will have them there. And that way you don't have to move yours. I cut vinyl fabric and cork for bags and wallets, and it cuts out beautifully. You love a good ScanNCut. Let's see. Can you still get the rhinestone kit anywhere? Probably not. It's rare because they discontinued it, which is so frustrating when they do that. They discontinued it. It was a good kit. I don't get why they did that. It was a good kit. So yeah, let's see. Design and Machine Embroidery has it. Okay, that's not the Brother one though. One, because they're not a Brother dealer, so they can't. It's Dime. They have a version, but it is not the same as the Brother Dime. The Brother Rhinestone kit. Alrighty, I'm seeing a lot of hashtag AllBrands. Hurry, ask me your questions. So I'm glad you guys seem to be enjoying the live. I'm having a blast. Of course, I'm always having a blast, and I love doing these lives. And I even appreciate even more whenever I see that we're gaining so many new subscribers. But it's not subscribers. In my head, it's not subscribers. I mean, yes, it is, and I don't like people calling them followers. It's people wanting education on a machine. And I love showing out new education. So I love having new people that are getting into this craft. It's a beautiful, wonderful thing. Amy So's has some she made up, and she is showing a class on Sunday. Oh, cool. Let's see. I don't know who that is. I have my rhinestone kit, and I've never used it. Use it. It's fun. I've done a video on how to use it. So it is a lot of fun. Do you ever go out of state? No. Oh, well, it depends on what state, because I go to Texas and Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. I'm currently in Louisiana. But I only go to AllBrands. So we have 7 locations, 5 in Louisiana and 2 in Texas. And then they'll send me out to events around those stores. So I only go to Louisiana and Texas. I never leave outside of those. For AllBrands, I leave sometimes for me, but not for ScanNCut. I stay with AllBrands because I am AllBrands. So a lot of people were like, Courtney, where should I get my ScanNCut? And I'm like, AllBrands, because that's me. Well, because when you do purchase through us, not only are you supporting a mom and pop, but you're literally helping me continue this education, because that's why they let me do this, is because they're like, hey, we're seeing that people are going to our website and they're like, hey, Courtney said I need to get this. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's see. I found the kit on Etsy and ended up getting 2 of them. Oh, cool. So it was like a secondhand thing. That's cool. Yeah, that we can't even get them officially through Brother anymore because they discontinue, which is so frustrating. It's so interesting. ScanNCut is on my wish list. Love a good ScanNCut. I hope to see you in Houston. Yeah, I am there. Oh, so January or hit Houston Cold Festival, because I will be at both. Hi, I'm so late. No, you're not late. You made it just on time. We waited on you. I'm struggling trying to decide ScanNCut machine to purchase. I quote and embroider on Brothers sewing machines. How do you choose? It's all features. Again, my favorite is the SDX 325 and the 330. But the SDX 325 can be sold online on our website, where the 330 can't. It's a dealer exclusive, so you have to go into one of the stores. So I usually lean towards the SDX 325 because I know more people can get it and have it accessible to them, because some people don't have a dealer near them. So we can ship it to you, and then we're your dealer. My guess is Brother will coming out with new kits and more creative opportunities. Oh, goodness, I hope so. I will find out at the end of July, beginning of August. There's this thing that they send me out to, and they tell me all the new stuff. So I'm really hoping. Guys, I took the ScanNCut class there when I was there last year, and I was like, no, Courtney, don't just let this lady teach. You let her live. But bless the man behind me, didn't know anything about ScanNCut, and I had to turn around and help. And I did try to behave and not take over the class, because that was her class. That was her moment. I'm in Oklahoma, so maybe I could be able to make a Texas show. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's see, if you're coming that far, I recommend the 2-day ones. Not that the 1-day one's not going to be fun. You're getting great service and becoming part of the sewing cutting family. Yeah, when you purchase their AllBrands, thank you. Appreciate that. I try not to be like so pushy with it, to be like, guys, only purchase through us. But when someone's like, I bought it on Amazon, I'm like, okay, that's a life choice you made. That's cool. That's totally okay. And then I'm like, but I'm gonna learn through you. And I'm like, that's cool. That's okay. Let's do this. I love more people in the creative field. Never a bad thing. I'm so irritated with Brother and discontinuing things. I know they discontinued my machine and parts. I'm so out of luck. I know, it's so frustrating. And I don't get a heads up. You know how we get a heads up? We go to order it and they're like, we're not doing that anymore. And we're like, oh, okay. You don't want to talk about it? Communicate about it? Okay. Brother's going to be annoyed at me if they're watching this. Still confused in finding the 2 different Canvas workspace. Is there a video showing how and where you find them both to see the differences? Honestly, I would recommend getting them both. If you go on Brother's site, I think Brother support, and you type in Canvas, they'll have the link to be able to download both versions, but you can't always, of course, if it's an app, you go into your app store and you can get it from there too. But Brother's website will have them both. Let's see. Brother needs 12 by 24 in fabric mat. When I tell you I have been screaming that, blessed them last year, I found the engineers and I was like, which one of you is responsible for this? And they literally, all of them standing there pointed at the guy that was responsible for it. And he looked really, really nervous. And I found him at the rest of the convention and was like, where's my 12 by 24 mat? We would be talking about other subjects and I would bring up the 12 by 24 mat. Bless that man's heart. Bless him to goodness. I'll see you in Bossier City. Yay, Rondo. We get to hang out. Yes. Let's see. A 12 by 24 mat would be all. I know. They have them in the scanning mat, the low tack mat, and the fabric mat. They do not have it. I'm sorry. Scanning mat, low tack mat, and standard mat. They do not have it in fabric mat, and it makes me sad. I love AllBrands for my digital products. As I'm in Australia, we ship all over the place. But thank you, April. We truly appreciate that. We do. I know it's like we're a company. We're not like a corporation. So it's like literally my Barbara Jones, you were too funny. She's like, squeaky wheel. Yes, exactly. We'll get their attention. It's my mother-in-law started this business in 1976 because she, which I put a picture over there. She loved teaching, and she enjoyed it. So she started this, and it was going so well. So my father-in-law came in, and they've been mom and pop since all the way back then. And then they told my mother-in-law that she couldn't have children. They were like, yeah, no, it's not possible. And then she had my sister-in-law, and then she had my brother-in-law, and then she had twins. How funny. So now the twins, which one of the twins is my husband, they are in the business, and we're loving it and running it and having a great time. And people say don't work with your family, but I love it. It's so fun because you know what? I know they care just as much as I do, and they are putting in as much as 110%. So I'm sorry, long rant. Amazon is where I found my rhinestone kit recently, so I wouldn't have mentioned the A word. We don't say the A word. What was it? One show, everyone was like, oh, she said the A word. Shipping from USA to Australia is so expensive. Yeah, it's a doozy. But we try to get good rates so we can help with that. Let's see. We appreciate all your videos, Courtney. I've learned a lot. Thank you, Kim. That's my number one goal. Best business testimony. Thank you. Great. Yeah, it's literally us. we always laugh because we're like AllBrands since 1970, or I always do the little dance. I'm like AllBrands since family owned and operated since 1976. I need to stop doing this, especially in meetings. Where do you find info to register for AllBrands Academy in Bossier? So if you go to our website allbrands.com and you type in, I think it's AllBrands Academy or Academy, it should pop up, and the Bossier one should still be active. We appreciate you, and yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Love mom and pop business is better service. Yeah, well, that's the thing is my father-in-law is retired. He's never going to officially retire, but he loves going into the customer service emails and helping people, and like we highly recommend it because I think it keeps him young. But so as long as he wants to do it, he is more than welcome to do it. That he's a wealth of knowledge. It's like a walking encyclopedia. He can tell you who made it, where they made it, and who's their second cousin. And then mom, we've lost her a year ago, but that is with the kick in the pants. I needed to do more education because that was number one for her, and we're going to make sure it stays number one. I love to travel and craft, but I need a carrier with wheels. Any ideas? My machine is heavy. Okay, well, brother has the actual bags with wheels, like rolling bags for different machines. So I know they have one for like Luminaire, Stellaire, and stuff like that. But if you don't want to get one of those Tuto bags, so it's Tutto, I forget. Their bags are really nice, and they're on wheels too. Number one thing I always tell people with Tuto bags, the handle, you're going to think you didn't get it. It's in the side pocket. That's the weirdest thing. It's like everyone's like, my handle didn't come. It's in the side pocket. So I really like Tuto bags. They come in tons of different sizes and colors. Love them. And they did a collection with K Facet. And they did a one with Tula Pink. So it's like fun designer ones. And then they have like the plain colors too. So I love a good Tuto bag. I have like a few. I called and a 12x24 fabric mat would help the fabric strips and longer appliques so much. I 100% agree. So what I've had to do is I take a standard, I have one right here because I don't know how to pick up things. I have a 12x24 standard mat, and I'll put what's called a high-tack support sheet. It comes in a roll, and multiple are on the roll. You put they're 12x12, so you put one right here, and that makes it into a stickier mat. The only thing with that is they used to have to do that on a standard before they came out with the fabric mat, because it cuts through. And then after a while, you have to take that high-tack support sheet off, and it's got little sharp edges. So I don't love that, but that is a workaround. I wish they would do that. Is that for the ScanNCut? Is what? The 12x24? Oh, the Tuto. No, well. So you could use the Tuto for your ScanNCut, but they have ScanNCut bags that have compartments in there for storage for the mat. So I actually recommend the bags that are for the ScanNCuts. If you go on our website, allbrands.com, then we have them on there. Yes, Tuto is a great product. Love mine. Yeah, Tuto is good. I really like them. Yeah. First time watching you, and you are right, Riot. I love your enthusiasm and that you are a mom and pop biz. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I am something. But no, we are a mom and pop. We like I said, we have what we call third generation, which my son, but he's grown up in a quilt shop and in stores, and he can tell you how to use a machine, and he will show you the buttons, but he will also tell you that my mama said that the needle on those machines are sharp, and I don't go towards that, so I can't change my own feet because the needle is sharp. My mama told me. That's what he told the lady. She was like, oh, okay. And he's been raised underneath the tables of the classroom tables, playing and all sorts of stuff, like he should. It was nice meeting him at the Lone Star University. Oh, Mr. John, yeah, he's a sweetie. We love bringing him around. Bringing him, that sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. We love encouraging him to come to the stores and meeting people. He loves to meet people. So thank you so much. Let's see. Am I at the bottom? All right, guys. I have been rambling for about an hour and a half. So I think it might be time to do a giveaway. So hurry, put your hashtag AllBrands in there and let's pull for a $25 e-gift card. So that is hashtag AllBrands in the comment section. Let's see. Everyone hurry. Let's see. Oh, it tells me how many you've done it. Let's see. We have 122 entries. Oh my goodness. Hashtag AllBrands. Yes. Miss Mary made sure to get her entry in. Miss Debbie's got her entry in. Let's see. Good job. Miss Peggy's got hers in. I'm seeing a lot of them come through. Miss Judy, you guys are going so fast. Kim, I'm seeing them come through. All righty. All right, guys. Let's do this. Draw. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Who could it be? It is Miss Angela. Miss Angela, wrong one. Congratulations. Please make sure to email events@allbrands.com with your name, number, and address to claim your $25 e-gift card. Again, congratulations. Make sure to email events@allbrands.com with your name, I think it's name and number and email. That way they can get you that $25 e-gift card. So congratulations. I know everyone in the comments is going to be like, congratulations, Angela. Oh, y'all are so kind. I love it. That is amazing. I love it. Every time that happens, I get a kick out of it because I'm like, I just love the positive community that we've built. It's been wonderful. So truly appreciate that. I can't even click off of them because there's so many. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. So I am sorry again, those videos did not work, but I will make sure to get that fixed. But like I said, next video is going to be ScanNCut with your Luminaire, and I say that we do some appliques. We haven't done an applique in a while, so let's let them play together, and maybe we could even do a print moda and make our own fabric too. Trifecta video. You pulled my leg. Let's do it. So, oh my goodness, I have been talking for a while. I have had a blast. I love doing the live videos. I'm a pre-record kind of girl though, but I love doing these live videos, and you guys have been so wonderful. I truly appreciate that. So thank you again for 16,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to do it. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it's the easiest way to let us know that you want more of these videos. Oh my goodness, 16,000. That's amazing. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a good night. I'll see you next time. Bye.